Hello and welcome to Bible Study with Alice, and today we're on day 42, Psalm 42 of our daily psalm reading. We're reading from the ESV translation, but you're more than welcome to join us from a different translation. As you can see, we're on Psalm 42. These videos are filmed in real time. Today's date is the 15th of December 24 and it's a Sunday. You can find the previous 41 Psalms in the playlist below. Yesterday, when we did Psalm 41, we had completed Book 1. Today, we're moving into Book 2, which is within the Book of Psalms. They are split into sub-books. So we're now moving into the second of the sub-books. And at the top, I have wrote briefly a bit about it, and I will explain it briefly. So Book 2 is all of us suffering from feeling of insecurity and financial ruin is a high on our list of worries. In the second book of Psalms, there is a number of texts relates to the fear that beset people and the path to which they turn for help. So basically what that is trying to say is with Book 2, I'm just trying to think how to explain it in a way that's easy to understand. So with Book 2, we can relate to Book 2, especially when it comes to like financial issues and financial insecurities that we can have. Obviously everybody has, financial issues, or considering the world we're in at the moment, there's a cost of living where everything is going up but our income isn't, so it's really making people a bit more insecure, and people are really struggling with financial issues. And because of that, people do turn to Book 2 of the sub-books for help and, I guess you could say, comfort in trying to find answers to help them to overcome those issues. So that is what Book 2 is all about. It's more about insecurities surrounding financial, but we can go to Book 2 and look within the Psalms within that book to help us to find comfort within our insecurities that we have in. So we will now move into Psalm 42. Why are you cast down, O my soul, to the choir master, a maskil of the son of Korah? As a deer pants for the flowing streams, so pants my soul for you. O God, my soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? My tears have been my food day and night, while they say to me the day long, where is your God? Do you think I remember as I pour out my soul, how I would go with the throng and lead them in procession to the house of God? With glad shouts and songs of praise, a multitude keeping festival. Where are you cast down, O my soul? Why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation and my God. My soul is cast down within me. Therefore I remember you from the land of Jordan and Hermon, from Mount Mizar. Deep call to deep, at the roar of your waterfall. All your beakers and your waves have gone over me. By day the Lord commands his steadfast love, and at night his song is with me, a prayer to the God of my life. I say to God, my rock, why have you forgotten me? Why do I go mourning because of the oppression of the enemy. As with the deadly wound in my bones, my adversities taunt me, while they say to me all the day long, where is your God? Why are you cast down, O my soul, and why are you in turmoil within me? Hope in God, for I shall again praise him, my salvation and my God. So that is Psalm 42 complete. We do have a post-it note for new viewers. We have a post-it note which will briefly explain each of the psalms. So when we read a psalm, I'll have a post-it note that will explain that psalm, and we then talk about the time period. And as I say in all the videos, that there are a lot of psalms within the book of Psalms, and I mean the whole book, not just the sub-books, where scholars and historians don't exactly know when that particular book of, that particular psalm was written. And what they sometimes do is they go by an event that had happened that is described in that psalm. So if there is conflict going on, they would say, well, it happened during, say for example, during King David's time, but it would be conflict that he's had in his time. Now they don't know exactly when in his reign as king that psalm would have been written. Sometimes they do, and they will be able to give a time period. And then there's other times when those time periods are classed as unknown, and it's generally because they don't know. They can be like, it's likely to be written during this particular time period or that particular time. They don't actually know 100% on those that are classed as unknown. Just wanted to get that out there. It's really hard to understand how some psalms can be classed as unknown and others have a time period, but they have to go by what information they have and and research it on that point. So that's why the time periods I'm giving you is what historians and scholars have actually classed that psalm as to be written within. So with Psalm 42, it is an unknown psalm. When I say they, that is scholars and historians, they think it's likely written during a time of persecution and personal suffering. It is an individual lament, and it's about an isolated believer who turned to God for comfort. The key themes are desperation for God, pain of exile, prayer for renewal, and quieting the soul. When I say about individual laments, I have discussed this in many of the psalms because, as I said, these psalms are quite a popular and very common psalm. So, a lament is a type of prayer and song that is a cry for God to act in the midst of pain and grief. These here are all the psalms that are of individual lament, and as you can see, we're on Psalm 42. And individual laments are personal feeling. They're the most common, as I said, type of psalm. They often begin with an invocation to God, followed by the lament and request for help, ends with an expression of trust in God. So basically what that is trying to say is, and I have explained in previous videos when lament comes up, and it's when we have a prayer, and we do our prayer in the morning, before bed, during the day, whichever we decide, we're going to do our prayer. And we then have some pain going on in our life, something's happened, grief, obviously a loss of a loved one, or even loss of a job, or just of a friendship. You know, you could have fallen out with somebody, and you pray to God because you want to find comfort within that. So you invite God in to the prayer, and then you basically explain the pain, the grief that you're going through, and then you request for help. So you're then obviously asking God if He's then able to help you with this issue that you've got and how to go about it. Even if you just want comfort from it, that could just be the main point of what you're trying to get across. And then you have the expression of trust in God is you then trust that God will listen to your prayer and that He will answer your prayer. So that is an individual lament. We go back to Psalm 42, and at the end I write in the day and the date. So it's I've got it underneath. Day 42. I'm actually trying to do this through the camera. It's actually interesting. And it's the 15th of the 12th. This is really difficult. 2, 4. I know what it says, so it's fine. It's actually fine. So that is Psalm 42 complete. I just want to make you aware, and I'm going to mention it now, and I will mention it in coming videos, and I will mention it at the start of the video, so I'm going to kind of include it here, there and everywhere. So as it is coming up to seasonal holidays, I'm going to say seasonal holidays because festive holidays, I know not everybody likes the term Christmas who reads Bible, so I'm going to call it seasonal holidays. As it's come up to the seasonal holidays, and obviously I'm not going to be doing this on Christmas. I'm going to say it as it is for Christmas Day. I do apologise. On Christmas Day I'm not going to be doing this, or Boxing Day, but I am going to be doing on Christmas Eve in the morning, I am going to film 3 separate videos. So Christmas Day is a pre-recorded one, and Boxing Day will be pre-recorded. Christmas Eve won't be. It will be live, as it is as normal, done on the day. But I will let you know at the start that this is, I'm going to be on, obviously be honest about it. I will mention this is a pre-recorded video for Christmas Day, and it was recorded on Christmas Eve. It's just because I have a big family who's coming over for the holidays, and I'm not going to get the time to film in quiet because my family is very loud people, and I love my family to pieces, and sometimes them being loud is fun, but other times when you want to film peacefully and get it recorded without any distractions, it's going to be very, very difficult. So to let you know that on Christmas week, on Christmas Eve will be normal, be uploaded normally, and then I will then record Christmas Days and Boxing Days video. Now New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, it's fine, got no issue. I actually don't do anything for New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, so that's fine. I just thought I'd let you know so you're aware. As I said, this video's going to be long because of that, because I was explaining that. I just wanted to make everybody aware, because I know that people will probably be wondering, am I actually going to be filming on Christmas Day? No, I'm not. I'm going to be too busy with my family to even think about filming. I'll be reading from my Bible. I'll be reading, guaranteed I'll be reading from the Gospels of, so in the New Testament, on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I will be doing that, but I just won't have the time to film the Psalms on those actual days. But every day afterwards we'll be back to, will be usual, and right until Christmas Eve will be usual. So all these videos will be filmed in the morning and then uploaded at 11 AM UK time for you to view. So that will be normal right until Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Eve I will film Christmas Day and Boxing Day, and I'll ensure that I'll let you know that it's pre-recorded. Just want to make you all aware of that now. And I will, obviously, as it's coming up to the running up of it, I'll let you know in future videos so you are aware, because I don't want anybody thinking I've actually neglected my family on Christmas Day. And I haven't. I actually will be with them. So I just thought I'd put that out there now, and I will let you all know in future videos. So Psalm 42 has been completed. Tomorrow, which is Monday the 16th, we will be doing Psalm 43. Thank you and goodbye.